Alright, guys, welcome back to the Football Zone. I'm doing the intro today. I asked Peter nicely and he said yes. Today we're going to be doing a Champions League episode. We're going to be doing our predictions for the second leg of the round of 16 and we're going to be looking at the results of the first legs. And then from there on, we'll have a little discussion and see what we think is going to happen.
Yeah.
So should we get into it?
Let's do. I think we should start with the recap first for the first leg.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Which game do you want to start? You've got all your notes.
Let's start AC Milan Spurs. Because
Yeah.
I'm also wearing the AC Milan top.
Yeah. They won 1-0, right?
Yeah, 1-0 AC Milan.
Yeah. Make
So-
sure the paper don't
Yeah, sorry about
crack
that.
too much.
Alright,
Yeah, 1-0. It was at home or at
At home, it was AC
Yeah.
Milan home.
Yeah, I think they will. I did not watch the game,
Yeah.
but Spurs they did good in the Champions League once in 2018-19.
Mm.
Their story is over.
The Lucas Moura versus Ajax. That was a crazy
but
game.
They have Conte now. He's bedridden. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not even the coach right now.
True.
He's
I mean-
sick, so I don't think they're gonna go through to AC Milan.
Mm.
I'm gonna be honest.
I think this is one of the only ones we're going to disagree on. And I don't know if it's Premier League tax, but
It
because
is.
Spurs are home, because Spurs have been playing okay recently, like they got knocked out of the FA Cup yesterday, but they've been playing all right
They
recently.
lost 4-1 to Leicester.
Yes, but they've had some good performances, some poor performances, but that's Spurs in general. But I just feel like they're home, they've had some poor performances, so they've got energy in the tank. It's the Champions League, they're trophy hungry. I just think at home, but the thing is, I've said that they're going to win 2-1 in normal time,
Yeah.
and then it goes to extra time. Obviously, there's no away goals anymore. They've removed
Yeah,
that, which I
so-
love. I think it's one of the greatest things that they've done, removed away goals. That allows extra
Honestly, I don't really care about it. I don't.
Extra
I don't have
time.
an opinion on it.
extra time. I mean, away goals.
Yeah, I actually.
I
don't
like
have
it
an
because there's
opinion.
more games that go to extra time, and you don't lose on an away goal. You got like
I know, but I
imagine
think-
going out on an away
But I think the
goal.
players they have like a love-hate relationship with it because
Yeah.
obviously they don't want to be playing more.
It literally says "Do not disturb" on the door, miss.
I just feel like players they have a love-hate relationship with the rule because they don't want to be playing more time because they're already complaining about them playing 2-3 games a week.
Yeah.
So for them to play an extra half an hour
Yeah.
more frequently, I just don't think the players they like it. And you also have to respect the players.
But then that's the love bit. But then the hate bit is that if you go out on an away goal where you feel like you deserve extra time, then you think,
Yeah.
that's a bit of injustice.
Yeah.
By the way, it's funny that you guys can just clearly tell that these prime bottles are empty and that they're just there for show because he's literally got his own drink with him with a prime bottle.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So I think it's gonna go into extra time. I picked Spurs. That's my only unpopular opinion. I just have a feeling that they're gonna go through. So yeah,
Alright,
that's that
yeah,
one.
that's
Should we go
cool,
next
that's
one?
cool. Yep.
PSG Bayern.
I watched that game
Same.
with one of my friends, one of my very good friends. You were in England at the time.
I watched it with my friend,
Yeah,
also known as father.
good friend.
Yeah.
I watched it with one of my friends. Doesn't know too much about football, but he knows enough to know when a team is playing very poorly.
Mm.
He knows that much about football, so he clearly knows more than the PSG manager,
Yeah.
Galcher, because wow, that was
He's
a terrible
man,
performance.
One of
from
the
PSG.
terrible. And the thing is, right? Jacob told me. Jacob was our friend, Bayern fan, and he said that's one of the best performances I've ever seen from Bayern, and that was one
Wasn't
of
even
the
a
that's
good-
70 minutes of the best football ever. And I understood where he was coming from in the sense that Bayern steamrolled them, but the quality of opposition was terrible.
Bayern weren't even that good. PSG were just
Bad,
woeful.
yeah.
They were just terrible.
So there's no word to describe that PSG performance for 70 minutes. After 70
No.
minutes,
Stop that 70 minutes. 85 minutes. It was the last. Okay, maybe 80 minutes. People say 70. No, I'm gonna say 80. They were terrible. And listen, there was one moment in time. I don't remember what minute it was, but Mbappe was sent through on goal. The goalkeeper saved it, and it was only Mbappe and Neymar, those two against, and I counted it, 8 Bayern Munich players.
Yeah.
It just proves that no one is going forward for PSG. And I don't know if I've said this on the podcast before, but I would very much like to say it. As PSG, you cannot win a Champions League with a midfield consisting of Renato Sanchez, Danilo Pereira, and Marco Verratti, who smoke cigarettes. You cannot win a Champions League consisting of those 3 midfielders.
Yeah.
And then you got Carlos Soler, Fabian Ruiz, and you start as 16-year-old in the Champions League against
Yeah,
Bayern Munich. You don't do that.
You can't. And the thing is, what PSG fail to understand, people fail to understand about PSG is just because you got Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, you got washed Sergio Ramos and arguably one of the best inconsistent goalkeepers in the world, and Hakimi. That doesn't mean that you have a good team. Now, I did list a lot of good players there, but your midfield is everything, and there's just no connectivity, there's no organisation, there's no plan. It doesn't look like they go out there with a game plan. It just looks like they say, we've got Messi, we've got Neymar, we've got Mbappe, let's just play. It's Mbappe FC. It's not football. It's not football. And the thing is, I just said that it's going to be 2-1.
Yeah. One more thing I would like to add to what I said previously is the fact that when we're talking about PSG, a lot of people want to talk about Messi. The thing is, though, Messi is not hungry anymore, bro. He's won everything he can win.
Well, one thing he hasn't won.
Yeah,
the Copa de France, or whatever it's called.
No one cares about that. But listen, what I'm trying to say is that Messi is 35 years old, all right? When people when they think Neymar, what is he, 26? No, he's 30 years old, Neymar. He's getting old now. Mbappe is 24. It's their time to shine, right? Mbappe's done nothing at a club level. He's been in the Champions League final, but he's not won the competition, all right? He's not won a Ballon d'Or. He's not won this and that. It's his time now to step up and show that he's the leader, because where was Messi, Ronaldo at 24? They were here. Mbappe needs to do that as well.
He needs to move, I think. I think he just needs to
I just think, listen, Neymar and Mbappe, the food is right there. The food is right there. It's a buffet. You go up and you take the food. What about Messi? He sits at your table. He doesn't want the food. He's not hungry. He's already eaten. He's fed up. He's already eaten. It's your time right now. Your plate is empty. Go up to the buffet. You only take the Ligue 1 title every single year. No, go take the Champions League. Go take the Ballon d'Or. And go down to your table and eat that. They don't do that. But what about Messi? Stop talking about Messi. He been there, done that. He's already eaten that. He's eaten 4 Champions Leagues. He's eaten the World Cup just now. 7 Ballon d'Ors. Time for number 8. You know, he's fed up. He needs some new food, right? Yeah. Mbappe, Neymar. Neymar's only got 1 Champions League. Yeah. Go up there. Go to the buffet. Take what you want and go back down and eat it. I'm being serious. That's just what they need to do. I think that was
put beautifully.
It was.
I think that should be a tweet.
Great analogy.
That should be a tweet. Yeah, that should be a tweet.
TikTok.
Mbappe, Neymar, go eat.
Yeah, go eat your food, bro. Go eat. You need that.
Go on. What do you think the game's going to be?
I think PSG, they're going to lose because it's also away from home, right? So I think PSG, they're going to lose. I think they're going to be knocked out. How much? I don't know. I don't want to be making any...
if you had to say predictions video.
3-1 Bayern. Yeah, okay. PSG would be lucky to get a goal. Plus Neymar is quote unquote injured because it's his girlfriend.
His sister's birthday.
Girlfriend, sister, same thing for Neymar.
There's the same time every year.
There's no difference for Neymar.
I can't believe how he thinks he can get away with fucking his sister. And
I don't care.
And no one knowing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're allowed. I'm allowed to swear on that one.
On that one, yeah. But seriously, that's another thing. Neymar, come on, man. You're 30 years old. You've only got 1 Champions League to show for. In 50 years, no, screw that. 25 years, no one will remember you because you don't have the legacy. 1 Champions League, 0 Ballon d'Ors.
He doesn't have a winning legacy, but he has a legacy.
Okay, but 1 Champions League, 0 Ballon d'Ors, 0 World Cup, 0 international trophies whatsoever. Do something, right? Your time is right now because you're entering the fall, the autumn, the winter of your career. Yeah. Because you're 30 years old. Stop doing that. So you need to do it now. Yeah.
This video should be titled Neymar call out video.
Yeah. No, I just have a lot of passion for Messi winning, so I need to hold other players accountable as well.
For Messi not winning.
As I said, he's 35. Yeah. He's getting old now.
No, I'm agreeing.
Yeah. Other people are younger. They need to step up.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. I said Bayern 2-1 PSG. I think Mbappe will get a goal, but
yeah, maybe 2-1. I said 3-1, maybe a bit.
I think Bayern will dominate. It will be like it's almost like going into the game. No, they'll dominate. They'll get a couple.
Yeah. But just don't start a 16-year-old in a round of 16 against Bayern. Just don't do it. It doesn't matter who it is. Messi, 16-year-old, don't start him.
And he was terrible. Like,
I mean,
you can't fault the guy.
Yeah, exactly. He's 16, so it's all right. Just don't start him. You know?
He's nearly 2 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And he's starting the champs. Crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's move on. Dortmund Chelsea. That ended 1-0 to Dortmund at Dortmund. Adeyemi scored, won the goal. Enzo Fernandez he had a Jorginho moment, I feel like. Like, I saw the number 5, I saw the slow.
What's he supposed to do? I mean, he's one-on-one, right? I mean, there needs to be other guys as well.
But Chelsea have been terrible.
But he's not a defender, though.
You know, I've seen a stat. Rashford has scored 3 times the amount of goals since November that Chelsea Football Club have. Yeah. They've scored 6 goals since November. Yeah. 6.
It's nothing.
6.
But it's also the players' fault because I saw a stat where like they've had 81 shots, and I think they scored like 1 goal or something like that from 81 shots.
Yeah.
So on target, not just 81 shots. 81 shots on target.
That's
I think I don't know. So it's clearly not just Graham Potter's fault. It's just the players who cannot convert their chances.
Do you think Potter will get sacked?
I don't think he will, but I think he should.
I think he will get sacked soon.
Soon. Maybe a month. Yeah. Let's give it a month.
Apparently they're eyeing up Zidane.
I don't believe that.
They are. I've seen it. But whether that happens or not, that's a different story.
I don't think it does.
So what do you think for the return leg?
I could actually...
At Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, the thing is, I know Chelsea haven't won in like 8 years, but I could actually see them
No, not 8 years. It was like...
10 years?
No.
They won against...
It's 54 years ago they last won a game.
Yeah, 54 years
ago. And they haven't, but they won that because the other team got a minus point. So they actually haven't scored in 72 years.
Yeah,
something
exactly.
like that.
Yeah.
We can ask Ryan.
Yeah, but I think they could actually win this game just because it's the Champions League. But I still think Dortmund will win. They have won, if I'm correct, every single game they've played this year, Dortmund. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think so. They've won every single... Not just unbeaten, but
then they should be first in the Bundesliga, no?
No. Because it's Bayern Liga. It's Bayern tax. They're always first.
So then, if Dortmund,
if Dortmund,
so then it should be a goal difference then.
Bro, if Dortmund win every single game of the season, Bayern will somehow still come out on top. It doesn't matter. They've won the last 10 Bundesligas, Bayern.
Yeah.
No matter what, they're coming out on top.
Yeah. So I've gone with 2-0 Dortmund. I just think Chelsea are terrible. Chelsea are going to bottle it. They're going to have a terrible night. It's going to be raining, cold, wet. At Bellingham, Adeyemi are going to run riot. 2-0.
2-1.
2-0, 2-1, something like that. Okay, Bruges Benfica. 2-0 Benfica away from home.
They're going
through. Benfica going through. I said 1-1. I just feel like Benfica are just going to coast. Bruges might get a goal. Benfica might get a goal. Benfica go through. Yeah. I don't know much about Benfica. I don't know much about Bruges. I just know Benfica are going to go through.
Me too. Honestly, that's all I know.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the score for this one. I just know Benfica, they're going to go through.
Benfica are going through.
And we're going to look like idiots
if they
in
don't.
2 weeks' time. Yeah.
Okay, Frankfurt Napoli 2-0 2-0 Napoli away from home.
They're going through 100%. They're first in the league.
They're running riot. They are a dark horse of this year's Champions League.
Yeah, they're like 15 or 18 points clear in the league as well.
I'm interested to see how they play against a top team. Like, I would love to see how they deal with a City or a Madrid.
Real Madrid, yep.
Or even a Bayern. But yeah, I've just said 2-0. I just feel like they're just going to play their football, score a couple goals, have a cup of tea, done, finished. They go through.
Yeah.
Next, Liverpool Madrid 2-5.
2-5.
Yeah.
You cannot... If you take a 2-0 lead in a game, you cannot throw it away. Especially not conceding 5 goals. You cannot do that.
You can't. And the thing is, I was watching that game, man. Liverpool, they were playing well. Anfield was behind them. And they had high press. Real Madrid was slipping.
They let down the fans.
The audience started to get a bit nervous when Madrid were getting chances. Then Liverpool lost their control of the game. Vinny scored a goal they should never be allowed to score. Alisson made a mistake. 5-2. Game over. The thing is, right, I've said here as a prediction, it's going to be like 2-2 or 2-1. The only reason I've said that is because Liverpool have to go all out, and I feel like when Liverpool go all out, they might score. But the thing is, if you put it like this, Madrid are just going to sit back and chill. You take a Liverpool team who can't defend, even though they've conceded zero goals in the last 4 Premier League games.
They just need to win 3-0.
Well, that's just not going to happen because think about it, Madrid are going to sit back. They're all going to push forward. Trent's going to be like, if this is Real Madrid's goal, Trent's going to be outside the stadium at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
And then they're just going to score counter-attack goals. I think it's going to be another goal fest. Just, one you can see on phub.com.
Yeah.
One of them ones.
Yeah.
It'll be a goal fest though. It'll be interesting to see how Liverpool deal with it. Madrid, Liverpool, Madrid. Yeah, we get it.
I don't have an opinion for the result, but I have Real Madrid to go through.
Yeah.
Of course.
I think everyone has Real Madrid to go through.
We just need to talk about the performance from Liverpool though. If they were playing so well. The first, 15 minutes that they got 2 goals?
17. Yeah.
17. They were playing so well. And then all of a sudden,
I can tell you exactly what went wrong.
All right.
I can tell you exactly what went wrong. Liverpool, the high press, the no mistakes. Real Madrid was slipping. They didn't know what hit them. And that was for the first maybe 20, 25 minutes. And then it made a big difference. You could tell Anfield was rocking, but not to the level it was in the beginning. Real Madrid were getting comfortable. And then they have all these quality players. Benzema was going around saying, yeah, it's okay, calm down, it's fine. Vinny gets a goal. Then the momentum. Liverpool get nervous. They've already been shaky this season. Alisson makes a mistake. 2-2 half-time. Ancelotti slaps everyone. They come out. Easy goal. Trent didn't mark Militao, goal. And then
Never does.
Yeah, and then it's done. Liverpool lost all their momentum. Real Madrid took control of the game. There was no connectivity. There was no passion. Nothing. It's almost like everyone gave up. And then there was a mistake. Goal. Another mistake. Goal.
But Liverpool were in a very good run of form at that time, right?
Yeah,
they
exactly.
Just won 2 games.
That's why Liverpool fans were confident because
Yeah.
they just beat Newcastle and they just beat Everton.
Yeah.
Especially the Newcastle one. That was a test.
Because Everton, they kind of have to beat them.
Yeah, but Newcastle, they're doing well. They're above Liverpool in the table.
Yeah.
They've been playing well.
And then they go out and score 2 goals against Real Madrid, and people are like, okay, we're finally back.
Yeah.
Just to concede 5 straight after.
Exactly.
So it was horrible, but they did win yesterday against Wolves. Yesterday at the time of recording.
Darwin Núñez had a goal
disallowed,
chalked off,
right?
which was BS. I don't know why that got chalked off, but then they scored, like Van Dijk scored and Salah scored pretty quickly afterwards. So yeah, that was nice. But let's move on from Liverpool. Inter Porto.
Inter won, right?
1-0.
1-0. It's not a good lead to have. I think, they're going to Porto. It's not a good lead to have 1-0 and you're going away. That's not a good thing. You need to do more at home. You need to win with more than 1 goal if you're starting the first leg at home. But I still think Inter they're gonna win.
I just said Inter 1-0. Inter Porto, quality difference too high. Champions League. Inter, they know what they're doing in the Champions League. They do well. Simple, they go through. And then we got Leipzig City 1-1 surprisingly in Germany.
Yeah, in Germany. So City, I think they will win.
I just said 3-0 City. Like everyone say, they bottle it in the Champions League, and I would love to see City bottle it in the Champions League, but I just don't see a way that with the quality of players they have at this time of the season, when they're already not winning the Premier League, there's no way they let this slip. To Leipzig at home, I just feel like Haaland. I could honestly see a Haaland hat-trick.
Yeah.
Coming. Not that I try to be a kid and predict exactly who's going to score, but I just feel like City are going to run riot.
Yeah, I think so too.
And there's no reason for them not to.
Yeah, they're really going to get their thing together.
They can't get away with it. This is a big game for City just to prove that
and they need to go through to the next round, so it is a very big game for them. They will take this very seriously.
With the Champions League next round, there's no bracket yet, is there? There's only a bracket in the semi-finals. They do the
I don't know. I have no idea.
Balls,
I actually don't know.
So we can't even predict further than that.
No. But we still got a few minutes to spare. Let's talk about Premier League table. And
firstly,
put the paper away.
Firstly, we can talk about Carabao Cup. Man United ended their trophy drought.
6 years.
It was a game. It was a good. I wouldn't say it was a good game. It was just a game. Like Man United really dominated Newcastle.
Karius was actually he made some very good saves.
But he also should have saved Rashford's goal.
Yeah, but it did get deflected off of one of the defenders. But the thing is, when Karius he jumps, it gets deflected after that.
Yeah.
And he's already going this way.
So it's difficult.
So he cannot save it. It's impossible. It's a play of the defender did the right thing, but the worst possible scenario that could have happened.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing is, for Man United fans right now, it must be the time of their life. They just won their first trophy in a long time, turned around an amazing season. They've seen Ten Hag, Antony and Martinez dancing at Wembley. They're booming in the Premier League. Rashford's on fire. They could easily have a title charge. Martinez has come through. Casemiro, Antony starting to play well. Sancho came back. They just look like Man United again. And they just beat Barca in the Europa League coming off that. You know, if you were to tell a Man United fan in October or September when they lost 4-0 to Brentford, you're going to be third in the league, won your Carabao Cup, and knock Barcelona out of Europe in the space of a week or two, they would laugh in your face. And now look. And they're doing that with Weghorst up front. Imagine if they get Osimhen in summer.
They won't get him. He doesn't.
You don't think he will go to?
I don't think he will.
I think he will.
He shouldn't.
Why?
Because I say so. That's why.
I say he should go. So how about that?
How about he's first in the Serie A right now? Napoli, if they can win the Champions League next season, I don't think United.
But why would you rather play for Napoli or Man United?
You know I like Napoli, so I'm gonna say Napoli.
Yeah,
because
but
that's
unbiased opinion, a team that could very, very much.
I cannot have an unbiased opinion when I like Napoli as a team.
Okay, but
so you cannot ask me that question.
Okay, if you were Osimhen,
No, you
Where
can.
would you
No,
go?
I'm saying you cannot ask me that question because I cannot
Fine.
be unbiased in
So
this situation.
if you were Osimhen's dad,
No, ask
what are you
someone
telling?
else. I don't.
No, if
Ask
you
the
were Osimhen,
audience. No, ask the audience.
but that's an iPhone on a tripod.
Yeah, ask them. Comment down below. Where would you go?
Okay,
Would
Osimhen,
you
what are you
stay?
doing?
Would
I
you
staying
stay
at Napoli or
Napoli?
going to United? Which
What
one
would
are
you
you doing?
choose? Yeah.
I would say United. Obviously, you're going to go to. There's no way you get a huge transfer fee. You get loads of money on your contract. You're moving to the Premier League, arguably the biggest club in England, alongside Liverpool, still up for debate. Your club just wants some trophies. Hopefully, they're going to challenge for the Premier League next year. Challenge for the Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. There's no way you don't go to Man United under Ten Hag's system. You fit right in. You get a starting position. There's no way you aren't moving. Like, he has no loyalties to Napoli. He's Nigerian. Why does he give a shit about playing in Italy? Excuse my French.
I don't know why. I don't know why he would, but
Okay, that's fine. Let's move on. Top four. Who do you think's getting top four as of right now, Premier League?
Arsenal, City, United, and
Do you want to see the table?
I know kind of what the table. Newcastle are fourth now.
It's Spurs are fourth.
Oh, they won't get top four. That's 100%.
Yeah.
I think it's either gonna be Liverpool or Newcastle.
Okay.
Gonna be
Really?
on.
So you don't think Spurs?
No.
Oh, Clasico's tonight. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Look. Tottenham are 45 points.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Newcastle Liverpool. Wow, Fulham seventh.
Yeah.
Good.
But
Yeah, it's gonna be Newcastle or Liverpool.
Fulham and Liverpool are on the same amount of points, by the way.
Yeah, but still, Liverpool, they're a better team than Fulham.
Yeah, I would say the top three is really difficult for me. Like, realistic, I know it's not very realistic, but I honestly think it's gonna be Arsenal or United who win the league, City third, and because I think they're gonna try focus on winning the Champions League, and then I'd say
I mean, Liverpool only have the league to focus on right now.
Yeah, I would say Liverpool or...
I'm going to say Liverpool because they only have the league to focus on.
But the thing is, if Spurs go out, then Spurs also only have the league to go on. Newcastle only have it.
Spurs, they don't mean anything. They don't scare anybody.
Yeah.
They lost 4-1 to Leicester.
Yeah.
Relegation side. Spurs, they cannot play big games. They cannot do big stuff.
That's
like
also
that.
true.
I mean,
especially under pressure. They are bottom.
I mean, they did it in 18-19, but that was maybe just a fluke. I don't know. That was literally one man, Lucas Moura. Yeah. They cannot do it.
I still think Spurs are going to finish above Newcastle in the table. I don't know. Maybe Bruno Guimaraes is back now, so potentially. But, okay, if I had to say, it would probably be Liverpool, Spurs, Newcastle, but not much in it between Spurs and Newcastle at all. As you said, Liverpool don't have much to play for anymore. Obviously, they're probably out of the Champions League.
Yeah.
But they are most likely out of the Champions League. I'm not going to say they are because you can't say that. But yeah, they've really got that. And if Liverpool don't get top four, then they're not going to get anyone in summer.
Exactly, they won't get Jude Bellingham. They won't get this and that because they want to play Champions League and Liverpool are in the Europa League. So they have to get top four. Yeah. It's very important for them as a club that they get top four. But I think Arsenal, they will win the league. Won 4-0 yesterday against Everton. Good performance. Saka had a bad start, but he scored an insane goal.
World of a goal. Yeah. Fantasy points galore for me, by the way.
Me too. I have Saka, Martinelli, and Ødegaard in my fantasy team, and he also got the assist for Martinelli's goal.
You know what? By the way, there's an 8-point difference between Arsenal and United. I maybe don't think Arsenal will. They might lose this. Actually, you know what?
I think
how many games have Arsenal and United got left to play? Do you know against each other?
No, I don't. They've played both the games against each other. They have 0 games left. United won the first. Arsenal won the second.
Okay, I don't know. United could pull it off, but then focused on Europa League. Arsenal are also in the Europa League. Who do you think will win the Europa League?
That's very difficult. I really don't know because I feel like Arsenal, they will focus more on the league. Yeah. I really do.
They can't let that slip.
Yeah, they cannot. So I think that maybe United, they will be content with winning the Europa League and not winning the league.
And coming second.
Yeah, and coming second. So I think the thing is though, Arsenal, they rotate a lot in the Europa League. They start Matt Turner. Yeah. But hey, United have to get through Betis first. They have to get through Joaquin, 41 years old. Yeah. They have to get through him first. And if they can break down that 41-year-old, which I don't know if they can. They lost to them in December in a friendly.
Yeah, that's a friendly.
But they lost.
True.
Both teams don't start their A players in the friendly.
I'm gonna say it like this. Real Madrid win the Champions League.
What?
Huh?
Real Madrid?
Who else is gonna win it?
Someone else?
I think Madrid will
Napoli?
win it. Madrid will win it.
City?
Madrid will win it.
The Champions League is so weak this year.
Yeah.
It's so
Missing
weak.
Barca, missing Barca, United.
Arsenal as well. They could. I mean, I know they haven't been in it for like
comparison
6
to
years.
what it could be,
Yeah,
it's lower.
like in comparison to this season, what it could be, then it's very, very low.
Yeah.
Because City haven't been that great either.
No, but
yeah.
Madrid Champions League, Man United Europa League, Premier League's gonna be Arsenal, Man United, and then City, Liverpool, La Liga, Barcelona, and Real Madrid get relegated. PSG will obviously win League One. Bayern will win Bundesliga.
Real Madrid, Barcelona, and PSG get relegated.
No, Real Madrid get relegated
in the league.
Real Madrid get relegated, yes,
but they're second in the league.
No, they're gonna get relegated.
Okay.
Yeah, and then PSG win the League One. Bayern win the Bundesliga, and Napoli win the Scudetto.
Yeah, but who wins Premier League? United or
I don't
Arsenal? Know. Arsenal will win the Prem. Napoli Serie A. Barca win the La Liga. PSG win the league. Or whatever.
I mean, I'll say now that United win the league, just so that if they do, when I'm hurting in pain from them winning, I can at least say that my ball knowledge is clear and that I told you so.
Yeah.
And then if I'm wrong, I'll be happy, innit?
Yeah.
So
And Copenhagen will win the Danish Super League.
Of
course. They won yesterday in the DBU Pokal against Vejle Club. One of my friends was at the stadium.
Is it?
Yeah. So it's good. They won 2-0. It's funny, like you watch these types of leagues, and you just think that it looks so much easier compared to Champions League, Europa League, Premier League, La Liga.
You just think, I could play.
Yeah,
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You think I could play that, man. They've got a 16-year-old playing.
Yeah.
Rooney Bargacci.
But the level of these players is
very high. Yeah, it's very high. It looks so easy on the screen, but it's very difficult.
Yeah.
Should we end the episode now?
Yeah, we can.
All
right. I did the intro, so I'm doing the outro.
Yep.
All right, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Press all the buttons except the dislike, like I always say. Comment whether you think Osimhen should go to United or Napoli. Stay at Napoli.
And comment your league winners for each league.
Yeah, and let us know what you want to see next.
Yeah.
Take care.